All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the stream here, guys. Got a nice little IFEG setup that I'm plotting on right now. Had a beautiful sweep of a 15-minute fair value gap. Had a beautiful IFEG to the upside. So I'm thinking we're going to use that momentum here to go ahead and send us higher, guys. I would prefer if this gets into a little more profit before market open at 9:30, but we did already have an 8:30 news driver, so thinking after this sweep they'll probably just end up sending it up, so we'll see. Been making new all-time highs, all that good stuff, so the momentum is bullish, and we still did not reverse after taking London highs, so I think we got a lot more juice in the tank before we got to retrace. So we'll see if this goes ahead and plays out, guys. Juice in the tank. Gonna go ahead and open up chat real quick. Hopefully we're in enough profit to go ahead and BE the stop going into market open. That would be ideal. So want to see us expand here a little bit more. Then we'll be off, guys. Beautiful little textbook fair value gap, though. Hopefully we don't get too consolidated here. I just want to see momentum keep continuing to spool up going into market open. If we can get above these highs, that would be preferred as well. I'm cool with us retesting this IFEG, but I do want to see it get respected here. So the way it's respecting it right now is very nice. Just want to see that continue, guys. Beautiful, nice respect there. Beautiful respect. Want to see us get back into moving bullish here. So want to see a nice green candle if we can help it. Just want to see a nice green candle here. Moving into open. Not really liking the fact that we're reaching back down into this gap. Would prefer to see us respect the wicks that we've put in and respect the sweep of the 15-minute fair value gap thus far. Beautiful respect. As long as we can keep respecting this gap here, we should be good. Just want to see some good displacement to the upside before we get into this market open. The further away we can be from the stop going into 9:30 open, the better, just in case we get any wickage or if we decide to print a wild candle moving into market open. That's what we don't want to see. So if we can get above here by the time we have that market open, that would be the most ideal scenario here. Good morning to everybody who's joining the chat. Good to see all you guys here this morning. Beautiful, loving that so far. See if we can close this candle above those highs. That would be nice to see. Beautiful. Want to see that keep going, keep pumping. I want to see a nice closure here. If we can get that nice closure here, that'd be beautiful. Want to see this candle close somewhere up in here if possible. Beautiful. Want to see this candle finish strong here, guys. Come on. Could go ahead and close a little more solid than that. Okay, so we ended up breaching the highs. That's a good sign. Good closure above all those highs right there, guys. So it's looking nice. Maybe if we can get one more bullish candle going into market open, that would be super, super ideal. If we can get one more bullish candle going into market open. Alright, and we'll see if we end up pricing higher off market open here, guys. Beautiful little run there. Beautiful. Gonna go ahead and sell a couple there. Got two more on the line here. Take the rest of those off. Take one more off here. Could have probably shaved off, or probably could have waited a little longer, but you know how market open is off 9:30. It can get a little bit erratic, and just as fast as it moves in your direction, it can move the opposite. So TP'd where we did, guys. Left stop at break even. Honestly, was expecting a lot more from that move, not gonna even lie, but as long as we secured some decent profit for a move that close to market open, we should be grateful. So just gonna continue to let that rock here, see if we reach any higher. Mitigate stop just a little bit, just in case we come down pretty fast. It looks like it can continue even further, so just going to go ahead and let this TP trail as far as it wants to until I see a blatant disrespect of the sell narrative. Probably just hold on to that runner, as we closed our partial a little earlier than I would have liked to. It's definitely something I want to improve on more, is letting the majority of the position run a little bit more. Sometimes I get a little bit too eager to TP, which is not a bad thing, but I guess I could partial less, or move stop to break even sooner rather than taking profit sooner. There's a lot of things that I've yet to experiment with when it comes to that. But main thing being is we secured profits. So we'll see if we can keep this runner going. Honestly, it looks good to keep going like pretty much all day, guys, because if you look here, we don't have another draw on liquidity down there. We're still only about 4 or 5 minutes left into this 15-minute candle. 5-minute just retraced. 1 hour and 4 hour are both distributing. So it definitely doesn't have to stop here. So we'll just see, guys. We'll see how long we can ride this move out. We got in at a good place, so see what the day has for us. See if they have a good, big, large move loading up for us, or if it's just a flash off the open. We shall see. But yeah, I definitely think it could keep going. Keep it going. See what happens up until 9:50. Damn, really wish I would have held that beginning position a little more. I wanted at least a 1-2 on that first partial. I'm not sure where we ended up. I think we ended up maybe down there at like a 1 to 1.5 or something, which is not terrible, but you know, it's not a full 1-2, but it's neither here nor there. As of now, we're still looking good, so maybe we'll be able to recoup that on the runner here. It's looking good, especially if it could give us another distribution leg here. That was like a perfect little IFEG off the open though. 15-minute fair value gap, bullish narrative, inversion. Like beautiful, beautiful textbook setup right there. We'll just see what this runner's able to do, guys. Also, if you're not in the free Discord yet, guys, make sure to jump in there. Link is in my YouTube description. Haven't used the Discord in quite a while, but gonna get back to it here. Looks like we may be tapering off slightly. So if this 15-minute candle doesn't continue to expand and close pretty bullish, we may be encountering some retracement, but even then we may still be in the game depending on how this 15-minute forms. So could just be a little bit of waiting that we have to do to get there, but as of now it's looking decent. Want to see another displacement leg up. That'd be the most bullish sign that we could see right now, probably. That would be nice to see. Looks like we may be getting that right now. Could may even push further than that, depending on how far they want to let it go here. Yeah, my TPs definitely need some work, guys. So we'll be drilling that. Drilling the TPs. It's looking good so far. 6 minutes left in this 15-minute candle, so we'll see how this closes. Check the 1 hour as well. 1 hour still looking very nice. 4 hours still looking very nice, or 4 hours still looking very nice. It's looking like a pretty achievable target on the daily as well. So very good, very good. Getting back in the flow of things too, definitely I've noticed I need to be more confident on holding, like more convicted, especially when using a tight stop loss. I feel like the temptation is for me to exit earlier, but when you use a tight stop loss and you're on side, you got to have the confidence to hold it for a little longer, because then you really get the massive risk to rewards. But I'm not going to be too greedy with that last runner. I meant to leave 2 of them, but we ended up with 1 here. So if that one gets hit, I'll be out. I'll be pretty much done for the day, guys. No need to book anything further, really. So we'll see if it gets up there. 5 more minutes left in this 15-minute candle, and it's still looking decent. So go ahead and hold here. Hold here for the photo finish. Three minutes left in this 15-minute candle. Can we reach TP, guys? Can we reach TP? Come on, we just need a little more push. A little more push action. Then we're in there. If it doesn't deliver it in this candle, it'll probably deliver it in the next 15-minute candle. It's typically how it goes here, but this looks like it's got some potential to get up there at least. Nice respect to that order block. It's looking good. Want to see this candle expand. It's looking nice so far. Definitely should have pulled way more RR out of this move. That's just me being critical on myself. But you know how it goes. Sometimes entries and exits aren't always super precise. So in this case, my only, I guess, lesson would be just keep holding. with the TP, don't try to exit it early. If anything, just move stop to BE. But it was quick off the open candles, so can't expect the world all the time. But in this case, definitely had the right confluence. And I'm going to hold, guys, for final TP. I'm not going to bother trying to close this runner early if it tries coming back on me or something like that. Like, at this point, I've accepted the runner is either getting stopped out in slight profit / break even, or we're going all the way up to final TP. So we're just going to hold here, guys. This is also a good exercise for, watching third stage distribution play out. We've already had about like 2 stages of distribution here off that 15-minute fair value gap. We'll see if we get a third stage of distribution. Hopefully we close this 15-minute candle a little bit higher. I don't want to see like a huge rejection 15-minute candle, because then it might become a bit difficult to break that high up there. And we haven't had any IFEGs to the downside either, so it is an interesting little thing that it's doing here. We'll see what happens. 19 seconds left in this 15-minute candle here. And then in terms of our 1 hour and 4 hour candle, we got 15 minutes left. So we'll see how those end up closing as well. Hopefully we fill that wick, close a decent amount higher, and then we can be good. Next 15-minute candle is open though, so we'll see how far this goes in terms of filling this out. Nice, liking that action so far. See if we can just continue that and do a straight shot to that TP. That'd honestly be the most ideal. What I don't want to see is it taper off the wick of this 15-minute candle. So I want to see it just continue past all of this and then start to form bullish structure again. Nice inversion there. Want to see another expansion here, guys. Beautiful. Now I want to see us run for that TP up there. So I don't want to see us build up a bunch of noise here either. Like, I don't want to see us just start to chop back and forth. It'd be better if we can just continue the expansion up in that direction towards the TP. 5 minutes looking nice too. Want to see this 5 minute candle close bullish, engulfing that bearish candle. If we can engulf that candle, that'd be beautiful. I feel like at that point we'll start to really run up. By the end of this year, my goal is to fund at least like a decent to large size personal account. And then once I got that, once I'm fully off prop, I can honestly just hold stuff like this for as long as I want with all the contracts on it. Because there's no trailing, there's no, oh, if you get into 2,000 profit and it comes back on you, then it's a violation. Like, there's none of that. It's just pure, let's see if this is going to want to go again. Come on. Get up there, price. Alright, I'm gonna need it to get to that TP, man. I don't know how I can just stop that short of it. We'll see what happens here. If it refuses, I'll probably just take it somewhere up here, but we'll see. We'll give it a couple seconds. Okay, I closed above the high. Should be good to pierce that. Come on, price. Alright, we're just going to take that last one right there. And as you can see, guys, looks like it's about to reach final right now. I hate when it does that. Final TP hit though, guys. Beautiful. About a 1 to 6 on that one. And we closed the majority at like a 1.5. So closed relatively early. It's just because it was the market open move, so wasn't trying to be in there all crazy. In hindsight, though, probably could have held more. But still beautiful, beautiful textbook move, guys. Appreciate it, Smoke. Appreciate it, bro. So, yeah. Not typically a fan of entering before market open, but we had a decent, 13 minutes before market open actually happened. We had a beautiful stab into this 15-minute fair value gap after disrespecting London high and trading above it. Had an inversion fair value gap right off of that 15-minute gap. Got in there, stopped below the low. Beautiful textbook long to create a new all-time high. So, beautiful setup, guys. If you weren't here for the entry, I kind of took the entry before I started streaming, so my apologies. But if you caught anywhere in this move, you were good money. So, beautiful, guys. Don't really need much more than that today, so definitely gonna just be signing off here, guys. But I will see you in the next stream. I think we'll be back here on, let's see here. It's the weekly layout. So tomorrow's day before FOMC, probably won't be on tomorrow. FOMC day, it's another, non-trading day for us guys. So we won't be on then. And we'll most likely be back Thursday. So Thursday, 8:30 a.m. unemployment claims will show up for 9:30. Try to catch something off the data high or data low. And then Friday we don't have nothing, but we'll still probably show up on Friday too, just because it's a bit of a limited week for us. Right off the bat, Tuesday and Wednesday are off the table, so just going to stick to today, Thursday, and Friday, guys. But hope you enjoyed this stream. Take care. Have a great one. It's good to see you in the chat again, Smoke. And welcome to all you guys who are new as well. So appreciate you joining, and we'll be back here in the next one, guys.